ERL Commercial Marine Industry Standard and U.S. Coast Guard approved pressure and vacuum relief valve allows your liquid cargo vessel to breathe in and out within specified vacuum and pressure levels. The ERL PV-6 Model 2 is a dual-function valve that relieves both pressure and vacuum buildups in your liquid cargo vessels. The PV-6 Model 2 relieves pressure at a high velocity to prevent flashback. The weight control design eliminates performance variations that would be caused by spring deterioration or the increased friction between internal guide stems and bushings common with friction-type design. The main body valve is 100% stainless steel, half-inch thickness with quarter-inch thick pipe. The unique low-friction design utilizes sealed stainless steel roller bearings outside of the vapor exhaust stream to allow the valve to open repeatedly within 3% of factory-stated set opening point. The operating mechanisms are located outside of the vapor stream to eliminate the possibility of the valve sticking due to product or contaminant buildup. The minimum discharge velocity rate of 40 meters per second is achieved at even the lowest flow rates. The unique pressure-focusing nozzle creates a columnar exhaust flow path, allowing vapors to disperse well above your deck level. The PV-6's weather cover can be either closed or open during operation. With this cover closed, the pressure side of the valve exhausts through a radial 30 by 30 mesh stainless steel flame screen. The portion of the cover over the vertical discharge section of the valve is hinged so that it may be opened to allow the high-velocity flow to travel straight up in order to effectively get the vapors out of the deck working environment. The focusing nozzle that directs this flow upward is similar in construction to a high-velocity hose nozzle, incorporating both an inner cone and an outer focusing shell. This construction results in superior performance. The vacuum side of both of the PV-6 valves uses a Teflon-faceted stainless steel seal plate closing against a machined stainless steel opening. To reduce friction and improve set point accuracy, this weight-operated mechanism uses a pivoting arm rather than a vertically sliding shaft. This design approach yields repeatability of 3% of set point opening pressure. The PV-6's patented pressure mechanism allows a flat flow curve whereby flow increases, but pressure remains constant. As the mechanism opens, there is a drop in pressure, and the mechanism compensates by requiring less force as it opens. There are two easily reached test handles as required by U.S. Coast Guard regulations, allowing for easy testing. Vessel operators depend on ERL Commercial Marine. ERL Commercial Marine's PV valve procedure for replacing standard O-rings. Verify the O-ring type. Standard O-rings are orange and purple. To replace a standard O-ring, raise weight slightly to relieve pressure from the pressure cone and pull pin located on top of the pressure pivot arm. Rotate pressure cone clockwise and remove it from the pressure pivot arm. Lift the pressure cone straight off valve and set upside down on a stable surface. Use a straight edge razor to carefully cut and remove old O-ring. Replace with new O-ring. Place assembly back on the valve. Carefully position back into shackle and place pin back into the original position. ERL Commercial Marine's PV valve procedure for replacing Kalrez O-rings. Verify the O-ring type. Kalrez O-rings are black in color, and the letter K is behind the serial number. To replace a Kalrez O-ring, raise weight slightly to relieve pressure from the pressure cone and pull the pin located on top of the pressure pivot arm. Rotate pressure cone clockwise and remove it from the pressure pivot arm. Lift the pressure cone straight off valve and set right side up on a stable surface. Use a 1/16 Allen wrench to remove the screws located just below the pressure flame screen, beginning with the second screw below the cage. There are 3 screws around the pressure flame screen. Remove the pressure housing top and pressure flame screen and turn the assembly over. Use a 5/32 Allen wrench to remove the 3 shoulder bolts and lift the cover. Use a straight razor to carefully cut and then peel the old O-ring off. Install the new O-ring by placing it on top of the pressure cone, then work it into the groove. Be careful not to roll the O-ring while working on it. Lightly tap the O-ring with a hammer all the way around to ensure a tight fit. Use a roller over the O-ring to equalize and ensure an even fit. Trim the extra debris from the outside edge with a straight razor. Be careful not to damage the O-ring. Replace the pressure housing bottom onto the assembly. Turn over and attach the pressure housing top and pressure flame screen. Place assembly back on the valve, carefully position back into the shackle, and place pin back into the original location. ERL Commercial Marine's PV valve procedure for replacing the V82 flame screen. From the bottom back side of the PV valve, spin the small lever in either direction to free the V82 or vacuum flame screen. Remove V82 or vacuum flame screen. Replace with a new V82 flame screen and lock and latch.